Hello children, good evening everyone. Welcome back to our math class. In today's class, we are going to continue chapter 5 factors and multiples with the concept common factors and finding highest common factor of any given numbers. So, already we are introduced to the concept of common factors in the previous few classes. Now, today let us once again recapitulate finding common factors. So, whenever any two numbers are given, suppose you are given 26 and 52. You are asked to find the common factors of these two given numbers. Then what will you do? First of all, you will write all the factors of 26. Then you will write all the factors of 52. So already we have discussed in our last classes that how to find the factors of any given number. So factors are the set of all those numbers which can divide the given number exactly. So 1 and the number itself is a factor of every number, isn't it? Now as 26 is an even number, it can be divisible by 2. So 2 how many times is 26? You divide 26 by 2. We know 13 twos is 26. So 2 and 13 are the factors of 26. Even can 26 be divisible by 3? Can it be divisible by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? There are no other numbers with which it can be divisible. Again, it could be divisible by the number 13, but already we got the factor 13, so we will not find the factors anymore. So the factors of 26 are 1, 2, 13 and 26. Next let us come to the factors, finding factors for 52. 1 and 52 itself are the factors of 52. Other than this, as the number is an even number, it could be divisible by 2. So, do the short division and divide it by 2. 2 2s are 4. 2 2s are 4. 2 6s are 12. This means 2 and 26 are the factors of 2 and 26 are the factors of 52. Next comes, let's divide it by 3. 3 1s are 3. 3 1s are 3. Then remainder is 2. 2 2 is 22. Can it divisible by 22? No. Then can it be divisible by 4? 4. 4 1s are 4. Remainder is 1. 1 to 12. 4 3s are 12. Yes, it is divisible by 4 and 13. 4 13s is or 13 4s is 52. Then 5. As its units place digit is 2, it cannot be divisible by 5. Then by 6. In 6 table also we don't have 52. 52 is not a multiple of 6, not a multiple of 7, 8, no, 9. It's not a multiple of 9. Even it's not a multiple of 10. Even it's not a multiple of 11, 12 and finally you will get it's a multiple of 13 because already we got the 13 as a factor. 13 fours is 52. So these all are the possible factors of the number 52. Now we need to find their common factors. Common factors of 26 and 52 will give you the factors that are common in both the list of factors. 1 is a common factor, then 2 is a common factor, 4, 13. 13 is a common factor and 26 is a common factor. So this is the way how you will find the common factors of any given numbers. Even sometimes you may be given more than 2 numbers. If one more number is given and you are asked to find the common factors, then even for that number also you will find its factor. And at a time for all the set of factors of the 3 numbers, you have to choose the common factors and list out them. Now, the next continued concept or the next concept that is extended from the concept of common factor is highest common factor. Now, if you are asked to find the highest common factor, then what you will do? The words or the gives us the meaning about the highest common factors, means highest among the common factors. These are the list of common factors, and what is the highest number among them? 26 is the highest one. So the highest common factor is 26. So this is the way how will you find the highest common factor. In short, this highest common factor is written as HCF, or it is also called as greatest common divisor. What is it called? Or it is called as greatest common divisor, that is GCD in short. Understood? Both refers to the same concept. Highest common factor, HCF or GCD, both refers to the same concept. See, 26 is the greatest common factor, where 26 is the factor, is the number that can divide both 26 and 52. It is the greatest number that can divide both of them together. So the HCF of, or the highest common factor of the given two numbers is 26, or the GCD, greatest common divisor of 26 and 52 is 26. Understood? So now, not only this way, every time if we will keep on writing these factors of any given number, suppose some large numbers are given, writing factors in this way every time is not a easy process. So we have some methods to find the HCF or highest common factor of given numbers. So by using that method, you can find out the common factor, highest common factor easily. So let us see what are they. Children, till now we understood how to find the common factors of any given number, and how the concept of highest common factor is correlated with the common factor, concept of common factors. Now, even I discussed with you that there are different methods of finding HCF, where I have listed them here. The first method is by common factor method, which we discussed just now, and the next method is by prime factorization method, and the third method is long division method, and the fourth method is the short division method. So in your book you are given only up to long division method. Short division method is not mentioned, but still we will learn how to find HCF by short division method also. So as we have already discussed finding HCF by common factor method, we will now continue with finding the HCF by prime factorization method. Okay? So let's take an example and find out how to find the HCF of any given numbers by prime factorization method. So let me take some examples and solve them. So let us take and for example the number, find the HCF for the number 28, 84 and 140. Okay, find HCF of 28, 84 and 140 by prime factorization method. Now you can check here. Let's see how to do. As it is mentioned that it is to be done by prime factorization method, first of all we will find the prime factors of 28, 84 and 140. Now let us prime factorize it. 28 can be divisible by 2. 2 ones are, 2 fours are, 2 sevens are, 7 ones are. 2 fours are 8, 2 twos are 4, 2 twos are, 2 ones are. This can be divisible by 3, 3 sevens are 21 and 7 ones are. Next, 140 can be divisible by 2, 2 sevens are 14 and a 0. 2 threes are 6 and 2 fives are 10. 35 twos are 70. Then this can be divisible by 5, 5 sevens are 35 and 7 ones are 7. Now what you will do is, you write down the factors of all these given numbers. Like factors of 28 are equal to, factors of 28 equal to 2 into 2 into 7. We have to write in the form of product. Then again factors of 84 is equal to 2 into 2 into 3 into 7. Then comes the factors of 140 is equal to 2 into 2 into 5 into 7. Now what we have to do? We already understood that HCF is nothing but highest common factor. When we were finding the HCF by common factor method, what we did, first we wrote the factors of the given numbers, then we found the common factors among them. Similarly, the same method we will follow here. We got the prime factors of each and every number here. Now we will try to group the common factors. And what is the first common factor? We got a 2 as common in all these three. Again another 2 we have a common factor, and a 7 as the common factor. Now HCF or highest common factor of 28, 84 and 140 is equal to, write them in the form of product. 2 is a common factor, then another 2 is a common factor, and the 7 we have as a common factor. So write them in the form of product. Okay. So multiply them. 2 2s are 4, 7s are 28. So what is the highest common factor of the given three numbers using the prime factorization method? It is the number 28. Understood? So this is the procedure how we will find the common factor, highest common factor of any given number by prime factorization method. Next we will move to the method of long division method. Now here we will follow the long division method that we have learned, the traditional long division method, but there are slight changes in the procedures which you have to note down very carefully. You have to notice them and observe them very carefully. Suppose we are going to find the HCF for the same numbers that we have found by just now we were doing by prime factorization method, HCF of 28, 84 and 140. Find HCF of 28, 84 and 140 by what? Long division method. So already we know how to divide, and in the division chapter we know how to divide any two numbers only, where the divisor is always smaller than the dividend. So here we have three numbers, and how will we divide them together? So here what we will do, first we will divide the first two numbers to find their HCF, and whatever the HCF you will get in this case, with that again you will divide the third number. So let's see how to do. So let us divide the first two numbers where 28 will be taken as the divisor and 84 as the dividend. Now when you are dividing to find the HCF, what you have to do? You have to try to divide this 84 by 28. Come on, 28 how many times will go for 84? 28 3s are how much you will get? 3 8s are 24 and 2 3 2s are 6 7 8. 28 3s is 84 and the remainder is 0. So now for these two numbers 28 and 84, which number is the HCF? The HCF will be the divisor at which you get the remainder 0. The divisor at which you get the remainder 0. What is the divisor in this case, for which right after dividing in one step only you got the remainder 0? Here 28 is the divisor, where by dividing 84 we got the remainder 0. So 28 you have to encircle it, and this will be the HCF of first two numbers. Now what we have to do? We have one more number together for which we have to find the HCF. So now we will consider this 28 as the divisor and divide it. 140, will divide 140 by it. Now 28 how many times will go for 140? 28 5s is how much? 5 8s is 40, 0 and 4 carry. So we get 140 and remainder is 0. So again for the same divisor 28 we got the remainder 0. So in this case also 28 is the number which is the HCF. So the HCF of 28, 84 and 140 is 28. Now at the same case, if I will take some more larger number and find out, then you can understand little bit easily. So let me take another set of numbers to find their HCF by long division method. One 132, 154 and 176. Let us find the HCF by long division method. So first we will divide these two. So whichever the number is smaller, you make it the divisor, and whichever number is the greater one, you make it as the dividend. Okay, so 154 is the dividend. Now you see, check out. 132 ones is 132, 132 twos will be some 264, which will be more than 154, so you cannot divide. So we will go for 132 ones are 132. Now what is the remainder in this case? Listen very carefully here. 4 minus 2 is 2, 5 minus 3 is 2. Now we got a remainder. So how will we get the divisor? We have to get a remainder 0. We have to get a remainder 0 in any case to get the HCF. So what we will do? The next process is, whatever the remainder you got, with that remainder in the first step of division, whatever you got, you will make this remainder as the first divisor, second divisor, and divide the divisor at the first step. So now with the number which was divisor in the first step will become the dividend, and the remainder will change to the new divisor. Now you divide 132 by 22. So 22 how many times will go for 132? See, 22 11s are, you see, 22 11s are, 22 11s are how much? 22 and 22, isn't it? 242. It's more than this. 22 5s are 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 5 2s are 10, 0 and 1, 5 2s are 10 plus 1, 11, 110. 6 are 6 2s are 12, 6 2s are 12 plus 1, 13. Then 22 6 is 132 and we got the remainder 0. So in the previous sum what we discussed, the divisor at which we get the remainder 0, that divisor will be the HCF. So here, as for the divisor 22 we got the remainder 0. When we divided a number by 22 and we got the remainder 0, 22 is the HCF of 132 and 154. Now what we will do, we have still one more number for which we have to find the HCF. Now what we will do, we will divide 176 by the HCF of these two numbers, that is 22. Now you divide 176 by 22. Now check out 22 how many times is 176. Here 22 6 we got 132. So 22 8 is how much? 8 2s are 16, 6 and 1, 8 2s are 16 plus 1 17, 176. So 22 8 is 176 and the remainder is 0. Now tell me for what divisor here we got the remainder 0. Here when the divisor is 22, then we got remainder 0 by dividing. So our required HCF will be the divisor which gives the remainder 0 on dividing the other number. So our HCF is how much? 22. So therefore the HCF of 132, 154 and 176 is 22. Understood? You can try by taking try this method to find out the HCF of any given numbers by taking different examples, different large numbers. So how much more you will practice, that much you will understand the procedure. Okay. The next method we have is the short division method. Short division method, we will, in short division method, we will divide together all the given numbers to find HCF. Now, if you will go for this by short division method, let us take some numbers like 54, 72 and 90. Find HCF of 54, 72 and 90 by short division method. Then what shall we do here? We will write 54, 72 and 90 together and put the symbol of short division. This is the symbol of short division. Whenever we do the short division of any number, we used to put the symbol like this and start dividing. But what we are finding? We are finding highest common factor. So here also you try to divide all these three numbers by any one number which is a common factor of all these three. Now think of a number with which you can divide all these three numbers. As all the three numbers are even numbers, we can divide it by 2. So let's divide. 2 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14. Here 2 3s are 6, 2 6s are 12. Here 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10. Now over, we have divided all these numbers. Now again think of any other prime factor by which you can divide all the three again. 27, 36, 45. See, all these 3 can be divisible by the number 3. 3 9s are 27, 3 12s are 36, 3 15s are 45. Still, now again check out by which prime factor you can divide all these 3. All these 3 can be divisible by 3 only. 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12 and 3 5s are 15. Now tell me, by what number can you divide all these 3 again? Here we have a 3, 4 and 5, where all these 3 numbers are co-prime numbers. They cannot be divisible by any one same number other than 1. They can be divisible only by 1. But 3 can be divisible by 3, 4 can be divisible by 4 or 2, 5 can be divisible by 5. They are all can be divisible by different numbers but not by any same number. So we will stop our division here, where we cannot divide all the 3 numbers together by any number. Now how will we find the HCF? Now HCF of 54, 72 and 90 is how much? How much will be the HCF will be equal to the product of the numbers by which we have divided in every step all these 3 numbers. We have divided all these 3 numbers by 2, by 3 and another 3. So the product of all these 3 factors will give you the HCF is equal to what? 2 into 3 into 3, that is 6 3s are 18. So the HCF of 54, 72 and 90 by short division method is 18. Understood? So always remember, in short division method you have to keep in your mind that all the 3 numbers should be divisible. Where there will be only 2 numbers divisible and 1 is not divisible, that also will not be considered. So you have to check out that by any prime number that all these given numbers should be divisible. Then only you can consider that factor in finding the HCF. Understood? So children, these are the 4 methods that can be used to find the highest common factor of any given numbers. So now let us discuss few sums from exercise 5. Children, after understanding the concept of HCF, finding HCF, that is highest common factor or the greatest common divisor by different methods, now we are going to solve few sums of the exercise where we are given few questions where every set of question is to be done by following the different methods of finding HCF. So here in question number 1 you are given, find the common factors of each of the following set of given numbers and find their HCF. So one of the sum I am doing for you, these sums are to be done by common factor method. So I am doing question number 1F, where the question given is find the HCF for 500, 625 and 225. So first of all we will write the factors of 500. What are the factors of 500? You have to divide 500 by counting numbers and find out, list out all the possible factors of 500. So 1 and 500 itself are the factors of 500. Then 250s is 500. Then 4 multiplied by 125 is 500. Then 5 multiplied by 100 is 500. Then 10 50s is 100. Then 20 25s is 500. Sorry, 10 50s is 500. So these are the list of factors of 500. Then the factors of 625 are 1, 5, 25, 125 and 625. Then the factors of 225 are 1, 3, 5, 9, 15, 25, 45, 75 and 225. So here these are the list of the factors of the every individual number given to you. Next, what we have to do, we have to find the HCF by common factor method. So for this, first of all we have to find the common factors. Common factors of 500, 625 and 225. Okay, what are they? How will you find? So let us mark the common factors from all the factors of these three given numbers. So 1 is a common factor, isn't it? What is the other common factor? Just observe. Here we have 5 is the other common factor, isn't it? Then what is the other common factor we have? We have one more common factor, that is the number 25. Isn't it? So the common factors we got 1, 5 and 25. But our aim is to find out the highest common factor. So highest common factor. In short I am writing highest common factor HCF of 500, 625 and 225 is equal to, which is the highest among them? Which common factor is highest? 25. Okay. So 25 is the highest common factor of the three given number. Children, in this way, all the questions that are given, all the numbers, set of numbers that are given in question number 1, you have to first write the factors of them, then find the common factors and find the highest among the common factors. Understood? So now we will move to the second question. Now let us solve the second question, that is finding HCF by prime factorization method. I have selected question number D. I am doing this for you. Here we are given the number 132, 140 and 250, where you have to find the HCF by prime factorization method. So what we have to do first? First for this we have to do the prime factorization of these given numbers and then we have to move forward. So here what we will do? We will try to find the prime factors of all these given numbers by dividing them by prime factors only, starting from the least prime factor, isn't it? So what is the least prime factor, children? 2. Isn't it? 2 is the least prime factor. So here as 132 is an even number, it can be divisible by 2. 2 6 are 12 and 6 are 12. 2 33s are 3 11s are and 11 1s are. Next comes 2 7s are 14, isn't it? 2 zeros are 0. 2 35s are 5 7s are 7 1s are. Then 2 1s are 2 7s are 2 1s are 2, 2 7s are 14, isn't it? Sorry, 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4 and 2 5s are 10. 2 6s are 12. Can it be divisible by 2? No, it could be divisible by 5. So 5 how many times? 25s are 5s are is 125 and 5 5s are 125 and 5 1s are. So we got almost the prime factorization of all the three given numbers. Now what we have to do? We have to write the factors of every individual. 132 will be 2 into 2 into 3 into 11. We have to write the prime factors in the form of their product, in their product form. Then 140 is equal to 2 into 2 into 5 into 7 and 250 will be equal to 2 into 5 into 5 into 5. Right? Now what we have to do? We are finding HCF, means highest common factor. So what is the common factor in all these three? First let us check out. So this is one of the common factor. The next factor 2. Does it have another common factor here? No. We have not 2 common in all the given factor. Is there any other number that is common in all the factors? No. Only 1, 2 is common in all the given factors of all these numbers. Otherwise, rest of the numbers are not in common. So, what we will do now? Therefore, the HCF of 132, 140 and 250 is 2. Only one 2 we got as common factor of all these two. So all these three given numbers. So 2 is the HCF of 132, 140 and 250. Then the next question is given, find the HCF by long division method. So let us do that one. So from this I am doing one for you, that is bit C. 330 and 1331. So we have to find the HCF here by what method? Long division method. So what we have to do? We have to select the smallest number as divisor and the largest one as the dividend and continue our division. So 330 how many times will go for 1331? So if you get take 330 3s or 4s. 4s how much you are getting? See, 4 zeros are 0, 4 3s are 12, 2 and 1, 4 3s are 12 plus 1 30. So we can take 4s. So 1320. What is the remainder? 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. So what we have to do in this long division method, when you are getting a remainder after the partial division or the first step of division, what you will do? This remainder will change into new divisor and the previous divisor will become the new dividend. Now you divide this 330 by 11. Now let us divide it. 11 how many times will go for 330? 11 3s are 33, isn't it? 11 3s are 33, pull down 0, 11 zeros are 0. So 11 30s is 330. 11 30s is 330. Now for which divisor we got the remainder 0? For the divisor or for the divisor 11 we got the remainder 0. So therefore 11 or the HCF of, therefore HCF of 330 and 1331 is how much? 11. Okay, so this is the way how you will do, and the rest of the long division method sums you have to do by yourself, because in the explanation of these different methods of finding HCF, I have already given you the hint about how to find the HCF for 3 different numbers also. So you just go through the video thoroughly and try to understand the procedure, and even you go through the example sums given in your book, and then you start solving these sums given in your exercise. So in question number 4 and 5 you are given, find the greatest number that exactly divides 155 and 2115. So children, the greatest number that divides, just recall when I was discussing about HCF, I said that HCF is also called as the greatest common divisor. Means whatever HCF you get, it is the greatest number that can divide these two numbers exactly. This means ultimately it is the HCF of those given numbers. So for question number 4 and 5 you are asked, find the greatest number that exactly divides the given number. Means in that case you have to find the HCF of the given numbers. So children, you do these sums. Whatever doubts you will be having, we will discuss in the online classes. Okay, thank you, all the best.